This is a really dangerous part of the world.
It is, and as you mentioned, previous presidents have made this campaign commitment but stepped back from doing it because they thought it would interfere with the peace process. And now Donald Trump appears to be on the verge of fulfilling that campaign promise, but at great peril to the Mideast peace process, which he has held up as a main priority of his foreign policy.
Abbas threatening that he will seek to mobilize world leaders against it. How's that expected to go?
Well, already world leaders have warned Donald Trump, not just the Mideast regional powers, but our own allies in Europe, warning against the dangers of making such a commitment at this time, that it serves no purpose, that it will not promote peace and will complicate those matters. So it looks like the U.S. is going to be on its own on this one.
So, Marty, I've spent some time with her. You spent some time with her. Part of the reason the presidents have been hesitant is because they wanted to make this part of a larger settlement.
Right.
And once you give it up, in a sense, to the Israelis, then you've given up one of your bargaining chips. Is there a bigger plan here, you think, that Jared Kushner is pursuing?
Well, we have reported and others that Jared Kushner does have this grand plan. He outlined it a little bit over the weekend, which would involve creation of a Palestinian state with financial aid from the region and outside the region. But where this fits in that plan, why would you do this before you got agreement on all parties on such a plan is problematic.
Well, and so many people have tried so many times to sort this out. And it's not just money. Reportedly, Jared Kushner may have gotten some money, for example, from the Saudis to really back a Palestinian state. But you have security concerns. You have questions of whether Palestinians get to return to Israel. There are a host of issues, even reparations.
It is an extraordinarily complicated issue, and it's not just something that has been going on for decades. It's centuries. The resentments, the suspicions, the lack of trust is all something that other presidents have had a very difficult time overcoming. This is not going to help matters, in my view.